You want this to be an office.
If I don't do this, why am I here? What am I doing?
Do you think that this will slow down getting this office made?
I'm pretty sure it will.
Dang it!
Let's show them the cat shelves.
We'll just leave it today. It's fine. Everything's fine. Are you ready, Al?
Question is, are they going to be ready?
So what do we know about today's clients?
Interestingly enough, they're actually a young married couple.
Wow, you don't get many of those still living in their parents' basements. We love helping those who can't help themselves.
We've got a special place in our heart for what we call the privileged poor. You know who they are. They're the adult children of upper middle class families who are wealthy enough to have a big home where they can all still live, but aren't wealthy enough to have an investment property that their kids can move out to.
It is a really big problem for young people though. You know, with the housing prices so high and the care for independence at an all-time low, it's not hard to see why basement living has become such an epidemic.
The least we can do is make their lives a little bit more comfortable. Sorry, I mean to say, even more comfortable than it already is.
Wow, these are some nice digs. Hard to believe it has a basement though.
Well, thanks to it being on a hill and several renovations, they managed to put one on the bottom floor.
Now you're talking.
And they even had the foresight to build their own private entrance on the side of the house.
Wow.
It's pretty good independence for a young married couple living with their parents.
At least that's what they like to tell themselves. Okay, Al, are you ready for this? Remember, they're always more sensitive than they show. Hey! Hello, welcome to our home! Oh my gosh!
I can't believe you guys are here.
Oh, we are so excited to have you!
But come in and shut the door behind you because the cats love to escape.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
So this is it.
This is our home.
It's not much, but you know. What do you guys think? First impressions of our space?
Yeah, don't hold back, you know. I'm Emma, this is Alex. We are married. We got married in 2016. I've been here 5 years.
In November, I would have lived here for 28 years.
Why specifically November?
Because I was born in November. Wow, you know what? It's pretty big for a basement. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a basement.
More of like a low level, very big. You don't see this in many basements for adult children. You've got these beautiful windows.
But the furniture placement, maybe we could play with that so we're not blocking as much light.
You're lucky that we brought our lights today because otherwise it would be pitch black here.
Pitch black down
No
here.
one would see us. And we're wearing white boiler suits at the moment.
Did I think we were going to be living here this long? No. We had found this amazing dream home, like this place that ticked all of our boxes.
And we realized how many specific boxes we had as people who run our own business from home. And that apartment, we just realized how far off we were.
That has to be the saddest story I've ever heard. There is so much going on in this one room. But I know, you guys both work from home and that's a bit of a sore spot, maybe? You live at home, work from home, you play at home.
It's a lot of at-home activities.
We have a small two-person production company together.
Creative duo is how we market ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Your gear here, I don't want to say anything.
I mean, did you try and clean up before?
Yeah.
Sorry about that mess.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to clean it.
I didn't want to laugh, but it's pretty.
It's right there.
Maybe we shouldn't laugh.
All the camera gear that we have and our editing computers, they're all in our living room space, in our kitchen space, because it's all one room.
And I think that if we could get that out,
that would be awesome and it would free up the space a bit.
But how are you going to achieve it?
We think we have a little bit of an idea, but we need help. If one of you wants to follow me, I can show you what that is.
I'll follow you.
And Emma, whilst I've got you here, why don't you tell me a few things you love about the space
What an
and a few
interesting
things
boy.
that you think needs an extra bit of love.
Well, we're very blessed.
I think the word you're looking for is privileged. So, just a garage, obviously. It's actually under my parents' deck. But we were thinking maybe we could turn it into an office.
So this is an office. You want this to be an office.
Well, since my wife and I work together. Mom? Mom, we're just filming something down here.
I love the light, you know, I think we get such beautiful light in the morning. Our cats love it. and
Could
it
get
feels-
such beautiful light. Sorry, go on.
I love our beautiful big TV.
I think I love your TV couch placement. It's perfect distance. We'll be continuing to optimize that. And is that a couch that you bought?
No, actually we've upcycled it from Alex's mum, so my mother-in-law.
Okay,
She's
so it's a
so generous.
That's a hand-me-down, different to an upcycle. That's that one. But okay, Mum, we're in the middle of recording.
What, sorry?
We're filming something. I said. Can you go inside, please? Thank you. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah, the longer that we've been working together, like the more people tell us how unique it is that we are a husband and wife duo. But I never even questioned it. It was just so natural. But
Yeah, it is
does make
strange, isn't it? We've never really got into like art or
Yeah,
decor.
you're kind of like white walling it at the moment.
What is white walling?
You just have a lot of white walls.
Okay, so that's a literal statement.
And an expression. Colors are very important. They, in fact, dictate your feelings. I want to bring some moments to the space and a collection of moments that create an experience. And a collection of experiences make a lifetime. That's a part of my study in colorology. So we wanted to make something fun, lively, livable. Makes you feel like you're not like half underground in a basement.
Yeah.
Do you ever have that feeling that you're sort of underground?
Well, no, not really.
I'm really
but-
surprised because that's what I feel coming in here. So we'll change that.
Oh, thank you.
I think there's nothing more important than having that separation of work and play. However, do we have permission from the homeowners?
It was actually the landlady's idea.
Your mother, huh? Beautiful woman.
So whose lovely idea was it to build an office in the garage?
It was my idea.
Have you ever noticed how your constant coddling has incapacitated your child's ability to operate in the real world?
We have this dinner table here, but we don't really do much like dining, I suppose. You know what I mean? We don't have people over.
Yeah, you're like sort of embarrassed to have people come.
No.
Like with the state.
No,
what my
no.
partner and I hope to do is transform the space so you're going to want to entertain 24/7. You'll never be ashamed to bring anyone here again.
And I'm not
after
ashamed
we're
now.
through with it.
We do not feel judged whatsoever by our friends. We've got such a strong support system and we're actually super blessed.
Awesome, guys. That's all the questions I have. And you know what? You sounded only a little bit insecure.
So what do you think? You think you guys can work some magic?
Well, we don't believe in magic,
Oh,
but
We love your story. We love you too.
we definitely have our work cut out for us.
However, it would be our pleasure to give you the space and the office that you deserve.
It's going to be night and day.
We're taking you on.
well, I could
Yes,
thank you
thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Can't wait.
We're going to leave you with this before picture.
Because the after photo couldn't come any sooner. All right, we'll see you soon.
Emma and Alexander were so cute.
You're definitely right about them being sensitive, though. I mean, talk about looking a gift horse in the mouth.
Half of our job is actually therapy. We help adult children realize their potential at home, so maybe, just maybe one day, they might fly the coop.
You point out the flaws that you're gonna fix. That's just the way you do it, aren't you?
We definitely have our work cut out for us. And I mean, we can only let them sleep upstairs in their parents' bed for so many weeks.
Well, the first thing I want to do is design those shelves so they can show off their quirky personalities in the vertical space. But get this, I also want to make it an invisible cat wall.
Ooh, well, you know what I always say? Sad feline live in decline. But you know, Alex, cats have always been our toughest clients. Yeah, I just worry that it'll be like last time.
Sometimes you put your very soul and being into catifying a home and the cats will hate it. I mean, what can you do? You have to keep trying.
Hey, how about we connect your cat shelf to my office?
That would be game-changing if the cats actually used it.
I'm going to reach out to our contractors and discuss all things office. Once that's done, we can move out the workstations and chuck out that grotty old couch to Marie's condo.
We're going to regain so much space, we can completely redesign the living area. I mean, we're going to have so much more flow.
And more light.
New furnishings, art wall to give color.
Bada bing, bada boom, lives change. Okay, so don't tell anyone, but we've started working on the office and we're gonna go take a closer look. Hey James, how's it going down here?
Well, it's pretty exciting. We're getting most of the stuff we set out to do today. You may have noticed design for the windows was all based around a window that I had under my deck. It's been there for a good 5 years. Gave it a lick of paint and Mark thinks it looks as good as new.
I love that idea. However, how about we keep this between you and me? We won't tell the clients, and if they do ask, we'll say that we upcycled it from a really cool boutique antique store.
Oh, sure. Look, I'm really impressed that I got to offload it.
Upcycled though. We upcycled it.
Yeah.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yes, it is.
So I heard that there was some challenges in getting the roofing.
Yeah, so we ordered the roofing maybe about 3 weeks ago with the assurance that it'd come by Monday. Here we are Wednesday, it hasn't arrived yet.
So do you think that this will slow down getting this office made for our clients?
I'd love to tell you that it's not going to, but you know, I'm pretty sure it will, and I'm pretty sure I'll use it as an excuse.
What's up?
Delays in roofing is really setting back construction. Just sort of sets everything back, you know?
Well, as long as we know the exact design of the living area, we can save a bit of time on the transition.
Yeah, I guess. What are you doing right now?
Well, speaking of design, we've landed on an idea for the shelves.
Oh, so you're doing that paper thing again?
Rapid prototyping was really the key to finding something that was both
Okay, well,
aesthetic
whatever. I'll be
and
upstairs.
functional.
Bye.
First step is always starting with a clean slate. Let's get rid of that ugly bookcase and that chunky sideboard that was just eating up the space. The TV media unit is actually all right though, but we want to move it against the wall so we save on all that negative space that we had before. Let's frame the TV with a shelf. Not a floating one though, because they're overrated. To replace the old chunky sideboard, let's get a new one that's a little more precise. We're gonna stagger some shelves above. By putting some vertical dividers in, we can create a hidden path for the cats and also create some no-go zones to protect your knock-offables. Best of both worlds, really. Then we create some more platforms that lead up to the office cat tunnel over the top of a brand new mirror. So when we build a cat wall, it's always good to have multiple jump on and off points to avoid a cat collision. So that means that in the corner...
Dum. There we go. Looks like you're all
Well,
done.
no, I had a bit...
Hey, Alex, can I show you something real quick?
Well,
I've been learning Unreal Engine, and I thought it'd be cool to recreate the space in a digital world.
okay.
Yeah, so you like paper, I like 3D paper, okay? Think of it like that. I thought it'd be cool.
Sure.
Yep, put it on. Okay, can you hear me in there?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, what you are seeing right now is the before picture, all the trash and everything. Have a walk around.
I feel a bit queasy in this.
Okay, Alex, click X.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like we always say, we love a blank canvas.
Yeah, they're definitely white walling it.
I mean, that's an easy fix. Click Y. Okay, Alex, stop. Why don't I just control it from my end? Yep, that's it. Put it back on. Okay, here we can have the art wall.
There's the art wall, like we discussed.
And that dining nook has never looked more usable. Yeah, multifunctional shelves looking great, Alex. Even if the cats don't use them, they'll definitely get used by the humans.
Well, the cats will use them.
And if you turn to your left, no, your other left. Not quite, okay, just keep turning that way, Alex, keep going, and stop. Don't you just love that new couch?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What do you mean?
Like physics. Anyway, yep, it's what we chatted about, the design thing.
As a team, we really complement each other.
My stuff is the hands-on kind of thing. I like the tangible.
And I am really into the digital sphere side of things because I really like seeing our vision come to life. Finally! Alex, get your stuff. The roof's ready.
That smile's gonna be the end of me. Let's take each other out.
Coming up at 7, your favorite tennis team faces their biggest rival yet in M&L's Bizarre Tennis Adventure. Then at 8, Lenny's in trouble again in The Persistent. But right now, you're watching Dream Basement Makeover.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. It really helps us out if you like and subscribe. And if you actually want to see more stuff from us, you got to hit the bell, otherwise we'll be invisible. Oh, and if you want to be featured in an upcoming episode of this groundbreaking show, then make sure you comment why your crypt should be picked for a dream transformation.
Or if you know someone else who would be perfect, why not call them out in the comments below? Now back to the episode.
I mean, I can definitely see there's a structure there, but there's still a bit of a dingy garage.
Alex, keep an open mind, okay? Because what you're about to see is pretty cool.
All right. Whoa, Emma, you've done it again.
Can you imagine our clients, Emma and Alex, sitting here, getting to just peer over their windows at this greenery?
It's gonna change their life.
Like before,
There were slaves working away at a dungeon.
I don't know how people can live like that.
It's really eye-opening doing this show.
It was disgusting.
You know what was disgusting? This area before you worked your magic. I can't believe it.
This is disgusting. This is gross, I'm so uncomfortable. Well, you know, with the right team, you can achieve just about anything.
Where did you find this frame?
One of our contractors had it in his home.
I didn't expect the window to come up as good as it did, but you know.
Okay, so we upcycled that.
Yes, we upcycled, recycled, secondhand, you know, sustainable.
We got it from a boutique, antique, special frame store, right?
Absolutely.
And the cat run, that's gonna be amazing.
Multiple species can coexist at once. That's our philosophy.
In the words of the famous Jackson Galaxy, you gotta catify to satisfy. I'm loving the fact that we have like an infinite amount of PowerPoints, because as we know, it's good to future-proof ourselves. Now we're up to phase 2. We definitely need some textiles just to absorb the reverberation of the sound. Some art that really expresses what they do. I'm not really sure what it is.
I don't know what they do either.
We can finally move the 2 desks out of there.
And then that's when we can make their living space look nice. We want them to live to work, not to work to live.
Exactly.
Well, Alex, you know what? I think they're going to be really happy with the space, but they've been living upstairs with their parents fully for a long time now, so we need to get on it.
I mean, time's getting away.
Well, I say, let's furnish this bish.
And I know just the place to go. When shopping in Ikea, there are only 3 rules. 1, make a list. 2, stick to the list. And most importantly, 3, get the hell out.
You guys have colourful outfits. Is there anything I can do for you?
Why is that guy talking to us? Millions of possible lives to imagine existing in permanent stasis simultaneously. If you're not careful, you won't just get lost, you'll lose yourself.
Okay, here we go. It's like, where do we even start?
Yeah. Colors, textures, patterns. Complete sensory overload by design. Evolution opened our eyes to the necessity of color, to see the rare fruit, the camouflage predator. Color was beautiful, scary, could save your life or end it, but it was always rare. Not anymore. 16,777,216. That's how many hexavalues there are. Take into account 12-bit color processing and now we're in the billions. And yet, still, it's not enough.
Oh, no. Especially in the office, this would get so sweaty.
Autonomy and freedom of choice are critical to our well-being. It's hard to believe that too much of a good thing includes freedom. They call it the paradox of choice. I call it paralysis. Choice has no impetus in a place without time. Lighting baked in, temperature dialed. Limitless browsing. Where are we? We're at 9.
Like everyone else, you were born into bondage.
It's 28.
Yeah, there's 28.
Oh my gosh.
We're only at 9.
Born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch.
Will we ever get out of this place?
A prison for your mind.
We've been here for what, hours?
We're gonna hold another hole to start.
Why did
I
we
need
go
to take
here?
it off, Emma. I need to take it off. I need to take it
can't.
off.
You can't, Alex.
What's those lamps? The lamps, though. Should we just have a quick look?
Yeah, that's nice.
Do you like those floor lamps?
These?
Yeah.
No. Ugly.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
Alex, I have no idea where we've been going this whole time. I've been following you.
It's the other way. It's the other way.
Oh, Alex. It's amazing here. It's amazing.
I've got to take this off. I'm going to show motion sick.
Alex, you cannot take it off, okay? We signed a contract. We're doing this until we get to the end, okay?
Okay, all right.
Keep it
Just
together.
make this quick. I'm going to throw up. This
Stop talking to me and just do the job.
Just remember, never forget rule number 3. I can't do it. It's
Alex, you're really, really annoying me right
No,
now,
it
okay?
just never
We need to just
ends.
get through.
It's,
We're almost done. It obviously ends. Have you never been on the internet before?
This place never ends. It just keeps going.
Alex, take a breath.
I see it.
When we shop, we like to use Ikea VR.
Why do we need to wear these masks again?
Thanks to Ikea VR for sponsoring this video. With the office built, we can finally get these workstations out.
Oh, such a beautiful space. I'm so glad that gear is gone.
And now we can chuck that couch into Marie's condo.
That's what I call a blank canvas. We can keep the dining table and put that in.
But we're going to replace that tattered tatami with something umami.
The new couch is looking good. It's already making friends.
Don't forget the L seat. Everyone loves cubes.
And now for a bit of tape to visualize the shelves before they finally go on the wall. This is such an easy and practical way to see what you're going to do before you do it.
Wow, Alex, this is looking incredible. I can really see what you're doing here, but how are you going to make sure that it doesn't look like your typical cat furniture, if you know what I mean? Because these are
Great
humans.
question. People think that cat walls, they can be a bit gaudy, but when they're integrated and
They can.
multifunctional, you can kind of hide the maze. So I really look forward to bringing this to life.
Hey, Alex, I'm feeling a little weird about this, but we already saw what it was going to look like in the virtual space. Like, I put a lot of time and effort into showing you what it was going to look like, and then you sort of giving us these blue tape things. I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, and that was really cool. It's just, you know, I did the paper version, and it's just good to like then put that onto the real space and the real wall.
But we always said that we were going to be on the forefront of technology and new things in the home reno sphere, and it's just like we had already seen it. It almost feels like we're just wasting the cruise members' time and our time by sort of like playing dress up at the house and doing that. And it's not even straight as well. It's totally wonky.
It's pretty accurate. Like I used to always do this, and so it's just like if I don't do this, why am I here? What am I doing? You know what I mean?
I mean, you're doing all the shelf stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just leave the visualize.
Whatever, that's fine. We'll just, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's put our differences aside so we can do the finishing touches.
Okay, well, I'll start doing the flat pack. I just need a little bit of help understanding how to do...
I'm gonna let you handle that.
Why don't we pay someone to air task this or something?
I ask that every episode.
The knickknacks we collect define us.
Like unsaid labels friends give us behind our backs.
You can't teach taste.
But you can buy it.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Are you ready, Al?
Question is, are they going to be ready?
Very true.
The best part of our job is definitely the reveal.
Yeah, but it's also the scariest part of the job, I think, because often people don't know how much effort went into turning their squalor into a holla.
When someone's lived their whole adult life in filth, it means their standards aren't like the regular person, and that can sometimes mean that...
They don't always appreciate an artist's eye.
Let's let them in. Really, it could go either way.
Welcome to your dream basement! What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
It looks amazing.
It looks absolutely incredible. Oh my
What
gosh.
you guys did.
You got dynamite.
You guys went above and beyond.
First off, the couch. We took your hand-me-down, put it into the ground where it belongs, and replaced it with something that more than just you two can sit on.
I mean, I don't think the couch was like that bad, but I love this new one.
Gone to a good home.
We've made the TV the centerpiece of the space because let's be honest, you use it 10 times more than the kitchen table.
Speaking of which, we've tucked your dining table into the corner. It's still highly functional, but it's not the focus of the room anymore. It's definitely such a good space for it.
Absolutely.
Your previous sideboard ate up the space. We replaced it with something smaller that complements the art wall well, and by doing so, we've created a better walkway.
We love a good mirror, so we had to put one in there. It just adds dimension to the wall and the illusion that there are more people in the house than there actually are. When we removed your grotty workstations, we gained so much space. Now, to the regular person, it's really tempting to just fill that empty space up with more crap again.
We really loved the idea of a light, airy space that you could really breathe out in and not breathe in disgusting toxic fumes from all the crap around.
Actually, the space is one of my favorite things about what the transformation has done here.
If you want now, you can just sit and have a coffee, enjoy the view.
That's true, but if you really wanted to step it up, I really recommend getting some VR headsets and playing some games with all this space.
Yeah, we haven't actually done any VR before. With the shelves we made for you guys, you can show off all your little knickknacks and trinkets and whatnot that show off your quirky personalities, but you can also entertain your furry friends too.
Remember that old gross, ugly sideboard that you used to store your gear? Well, we gave it a facelift and now it's never looked better.
I love how you reused it, but where did all the gear go?
Hopefully it didn't end up in the ground like that couch.
Well, why don't we head to the garage underneath the deck?
Oh my gosh!
What the heck? You might be wondering, where's that old high school desk of mine that I could never throw out?
It's in the ground.
And now you both have standing desks.
So your gear isn't vomiting all over the floor now. Instead, it's safely stored vertically, maximizing the space.
Plus, it's also the entryway for the cats to
But
get
what
in
about this hideaway for all of your miscellaneous gear? Browse.
And if you look above you, you've got your Wii bar. Oh, yeah.
And for any top-down shooting you might do, you can use these rails to mount your cameras and lights.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
But it would be pointless if you didn't have any juice. So that's why we've got PowerPoints galore.
Oh yeah.
Freaking pleasing. This
Hey,
place.
why don't you check behind the door for a little surprise?
Come on, boy!
So much storage. This whole thing has been spectacular.
I can't believe that we were lucky enough to get on this show. This has been a dream come true.
It's literally changed my life. We're so happy you guys liked the reveal. But you know who hasn't seen it yet? Lenny and Tim. Let's show them the cat shelves. It's all good. We'll take some photos and send it to you guys when they do use it.
We'll just leave it today. It's fine. Everything's fine. Wait! Look! He's doing it.
He's beginning to believe. Just one step at a time. He's almost at the tunnel. Dang it! Look, it just wasn't their time. I will not give up on them. They're not done yet. You can do it, you can do it.
Get up, get up, get up.
Go, go, go. Go. You can do it, Tim.
Don't be afraid.
Please, Tim, don't give it to me.
He's doing it, he's doing it.
Oh my gosh, look at Lenny.
Go, 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 go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's actually...
But where's the other one?
And the king shall rule his domain forever.
Well, we're off to go and make some more dream basement makeovers.
But before we do, I gotta give this to you.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, geez, that really went off in a hurry.
Yeah.
Bye, I guess. What is that?
I think it's a bill.
Oh, like how much everything costs?
No, I mean it's a legitimate bill. They're asking us to pay for
Like
everything.
for everything on the coffee order on
Well,
here.
production paid for everything.
If we had this kind of money, we wouldn't be living here.
Who even are dream basement makers? What channel will they be on?
They didn't say.
What, you asked?
Yeah, and they didn't say.
Wait, so you asked and they said nothing?
Well, I asked, and then they pretended like they didn't hear,
That
and
doesn't
you
make
walked
sense.
in the room.
That doesn't make
and
sense.
then
It sounds like you didn't ask in the right way. Then tell me exactly what you said.
I said, hey, where can we watch this after it's out? They just stonewalled me. You came in the room, you started asking about where all the...
Stop. You were blaming me and I don't appreciate
I'm
that.
not blaming you.
Because it's not my fault.
No,
If
it's
it's
not your
anyone's
fault.
fault, it's going to be your fault because you didn't ask them twice.
Oh, okay, so it's my fault because I didn't ask the question either one of us could have asked.
Don't you put this on me. I'm just asking a question to
No,
you.
Sorry. Did
I'm
you
just
sign?
stressed, I'm
Did
just
you
stressed.
sign anything?
No, I didn't sign one
I
thing.
thought
Did
you
you
s-
sign anything? I didn't sign
No.
anything.
Production definitely said they were paying for everything, right?
No, I didn't hear them talk about that once. They never said that in the show. Who
No,
are they? Who are these people?